What's up, Internet? It's Aaron, your personal driver, and today I'm doing an impromptu, unplanned subscriber stream. So I wanted to say thank you guys. I hit 300 subs today. That is absolutely wonderful. I'm so excited about that. It was unexpected. It happened way faster than I thought. So I don't even know if anybody here is going to even log in. It's late at night. It's a random day. But I've gotten more subscriptions to my channel in the last week and a half than I did the first entire 6 months of my YouTube career, if you will. So I'm just so grateful and happy to all of you. I know a lot of you guys are liking my stuff. You're sharing it on your Facebook. Thanks, Driver Mike. Thanks, Albert98. I really appreciate it. So on these subscriber streams, I like to do a little bit of behind the scenes stuff. At 200 subs, I did a live recording of a video that I released later. So I wanted to show you a little bit of my my behind the scenes, if you will, my setup. So you can see up here, this is my ceiling. It's green and purple. There's a loop around it, and that this is just black curtains that I put up for my background. And then I have just some lighting right here. See, it's white light to get the contrast between my face and the background. I got the two monitors set up here. And let me grab these. So this is just a purple light, and I have one purple light, one green light. Just break up some of the color background because I won't stay now. I broke it. Just stick it there. Because you notice on some of my beginning videos, the first videos I did, I was really yellow. So I'm trying to figure out how to not be yellow. So I'm half Mexican, so my skin tone is kind of yellowish, but not as yellow as was showing up in the videos. So yeah, there's that going on there. And then obviously, here's the double monitors I have. I have my live stream running on this, and then my videos running on that one. Keyboard, mouse, mic, and then a lot of you guys have questions about the camera I use. So this is the camera I use. It's the EOS Rebel T5i. And then I have a 18 to 55 millimeter camera or lens on it. The reason I use DSLR is a lot better than just a regular camera because you have a lot more options. You can put a longer lens, a shorter lens, brighter lens if you want to. Anyway, this is just a Rode mic. Rode, see it just stacks on here on the top of the camera right here. Slides in and out like that. And then it just plugs in on the side of your DSLR right here. So that's good. Anyway, guys, I think I will skip 400 subs. I'm getting greedy. You can tell I'm getting greedy on my YouTube channel right now. I'm going to skip my 400 subs, and at 500 subs, I think is when I'll do my next video or whatever. Thank you video to my subscribers. Though I would like to do a Q&A, I guess. So if you're watching this, you're a subscriber, either in, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, on this video, whatever, email me just some questions, and then I'll answer some questions, whether it be about me, my life, Uber, Lyft, something like that, some technical question about the YouTube channel. I think that would be really cool. So, we could do that, and then in a couple of weeks, once I get some questions in there, I'll answer them. But anyway, when I started this channel, it was just a long shot. I didn't think anyone would even want to watch me. So every time I get one view or one subscription, I'm just pumped and excited. And so yeah, I think I'm going to start doing this like long term because it's so fun and it's working out so well. And if the growth continues like this, then by the end of the year, I might actually be able to make some money on YouTube. I mean, I'm making like 50 cents a day right now. But, you know, I got 100 subscribers in 1 week. That's crazy. So if I continue that kind of growth over the next couple of months, I actually could do something. But anyway, do you guys have any questions or anything like that? Because just got congratulations, which is fine. I love hearing how awesome I am. So definitely thank you for that. I can put on bubbles. Does that make you guys happy? How's Surge been out there? Well, Driver Mike, I drive in 2 locations. I drive in Olympia, Washington, and Seattle, Washington. Olympia is a smaller, like, it's not really a suburb, but it's as close to a city as a suburb can get. And it's mostly old folk and professionals. So it'll surge sometimes in the morning, right, getting people to work, and then it'll surge sometimes after work, you know, around 5, but only on occasion. Other than that, you have Friday and Saturday surge and that's it. That's the only time it surges in Olympia. But it's $1.40 in Olympia. So, like, honestly, compared to most markets, every single ride is like 1.5 surge compared to what most people are getting in their markets. Seattle, it's $1.34, so it's like a 1.3 surge for most people. And it surges every day, every hour, somewhere in Seattle. I mean, Seattle's a big city, and then it has a bunch of other cities surrounding it, like Bellevue. And then they have little islands around it, like Mercer Island. And so it's hard to know exactly where it's going to surge, but it does surge there all the time, once an hour. So if you know the city and you're a veteran driver, you know, you'll go to Bellevue at this time, you'll go to Mercer Island this time, you'll go to downtown Seattle this time, you'll go to Washington or University of Washington at this time. You know your spots, your hot spots, and you'll hit all the surge the rest of the whole day. Nice, $140 a mile. I think those rates need to be higher, or do you think that's an appropriate rate for these markets? I'd say it was. It's like $3.50, a gallon. It's $3.50 a gallon, right around there. So they need to raise it because just this year it went up $1. So it was $2.40 at the beginning of the year, and now it's $3.50. So that's $1 extra a gallon increase. But I use electric, so what's this do? This is the dance part. Let's freak you guys out a little bit with this. So I definitely think it was appropriate. I think that if you're using gas, though, they probably need to up that a little bit. What's this? This is just stupid. I don't like this one at all. I like this one because it makes me not look as crazy. But it's getting the glow from the light. Yo, Andrew Parsons in the house. What's up? How you doing? Beam. This is fun. Let's keep it on Beam for a while. This is interesting. I like it. Hey, what's up, man? So, if you have any questions, Andrew, just drop them in the comments. I'm going to do a Q&A, I think, in a week or two from now. So, think of something good and ask me a crazy question. Just joined. What's the topic? So, I just did an impromptu video. Just want to say thank you because I hit 300 subscribers this week. And last week I was at 200 subscribers. So that's awesome. And 1 week you got 100 subscribers. I don't know what's different this week than the other week. I guess I assume it's you guys from sharing my videos on Facebook and liking it and stuff. That's all I can imagine. So I just want to do a quick, thank you video. Shoot the shit with you guys a little bit. And then I wanted to show you what my setup looks like too. So I showed everyone already, but these are black curtains, and I have can lights that you just buy at Home Depot for like $5. See? And then that's what gives the color in the background. So, that's what it looks like when I get out of the way. It just makes me less yellow. And then, I want to do a question and answer session. So if you guys have questions that you want me to research, like, what's the best car or whatever. Kevin and Becca, what's up? So for those of you who don't know, Kevin and Becca were my first Instagram pictures. when I started doing my Your Personal Driver Instagram pictures. So yeah, I drove them to a Mariners game in Seattle, and they've been following my channel ever since. So they're awesome. And actually, if you guys are paying attention to my live streams, yeah, I had to pick them up one time too, so they got to make a live stream. So yeah, just think of something interesting you want to know about, whether it's like a personal question of me or you know, can I steal that idea for Instagram? Yeah, man. First off, like me on Instagram, Your Personal Driver, one word, and then yeah, let's get some Instagram wars going on there. Yeah, I always take pictures of interesting customers when they let me. Sometimes it's an awkward question, like, hey, can I take a picture of you guys and put it on my Instagram? And people don't like it, but sometimes they do, so it depends. I just am a creeper, Andrew. That's just what I do. I just straight... here's the thing. I've looked like a 40-year-old rapist my whole life, so I just had to get over the fact that I'm creepy and just cut to the chase. I stopped even trying to play games with girls, and I just would ask them, like, hey, I'm Aaron, I'm interested in you. You'd just like to give me my phone number, because I can't smile. 300, tomorrow 3,000, this channel rocks. Thank you, Dark Road Run, what's up? West Seattle Street Fairs this weekend. Should be some surges. So, like, yeah, that's true. Seattle is going to surge this weekend, but I'm terrified, and I don't want to go to Seattle because that's going to be a big festival, and driving it is going to be a nightmare. But yeah, I'll probably make some money. It'll be good. Hey, Dark Road Run, though, seriously, my brother, you need to get in contact with me either on Facebook, message me, or Twitter, or whatever. But we need to talk about your channel, man, because you have a lot of good content, but you're going about it all the wrong ways. I'll drop some knowledge on you, because I try to watch your videos, man, but when you put like 500 videos up at once, I don't even have the time to watch all of them at once. You put so much content on YouTube, and it's overwhelming. But anyway, we'll talk about that offline, off the chat. I'll talk about that. But anyway, Andrew, the point, I'll get back to your... Oh, you have a question about cost per mile. All right, shoot the shit, man. I'll answer it in the live stream, and then I'll also include it on my Q&A. But to go back to what you were saying before, I just bite the bullet and cut through the awkwardness and just directly ask. Say, hey, I have an Instagram. It's Your Personal Driver. Can I take a snap of you guys and put it on my Instagram? It's the best bet, I think. So I see some people just joined. What's up? You just joined this first time here. Go ahead and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like the video, share the video. And I do live streams on Friday and Saturday. And then I do a helpful video on Monday. And this is just an impromptu video in order to, you know, say thank you for the 300 subscribers. Okay, so I got two questions coming in. One is, do you recommend business cards? So the short answer to that is yes. And the long answer to that is no. What's up, Jose Ramos? What's up? Welcome, buddy. It's good to have you in here. This is a look at my YouTube setup from the back end. This is what you don't see in the end of it. Seen over here too is my bathroom door right there. You forgot your question on cost per mile. That's cool. Well, if you remember it, just put it in the comments on this video later, and then I'll answer it in my Q&A later. But business cards. So here's the thing. You never want passengers to know your phone number, your personal information. So if you do get business cards, don't put your personal contact information on there. Love the multi-monitors. Yeah. You got it. I mean, nowadays you have to, especially with video editing, because you're editing video, you're looking up something on the internet, you say something retarded in your video, you're like, that doesn't sound right, so then you have to do a little research, and then all that kind of stuff. So, well, that's what I was saying. So this conversation is getting very, very tangled up. So you don't want them to call on your cell phone, unless you have a phone just for business, right? Because then they're going to call and annoy you. They're going to say, oh, thank you very much, Deemed Holmes. What's up? I'm glad you like it. Welcome to the live stream. I'm answering some questions, so think of a question there I can answer for you. You don't want them calling you, because what happens when you cancel on them? What happens when they get overcharged by Uber, or something goes bad, or whatever the situation is. You don't want them calling in and be like, hey, why did I get charged $5 cancellation fee? So that's why you don't want them calling you. If you are going to put personal information on there, make it like an email, make it an Instagram, or something that you can control. And if they go ballistic and crazy on you, you can just block them, because customers are crazy. You don't want them to know your personal information. But having a referral number on cards can make you money, especially for, yeah, I feel you there. Yeah, you got to pay, bitches. This isn't free. This shit ain't free. Anyway, yeah, if you're a hooker, does that mean I get sex for free because I'm your friend? Hell no, I still gotta pay. So you get in my car, you pay too. I'll get to that question in just a second, Ramos. I got another one coming up, but I'll do that. So yeah, and actually a lot of people make money with Lyft because you get $10 per referral for customers if they use the referral code constantly, or they used to do that. I don't know. It's been a while since I even cared about referral customers with customers. A lot of people put their card in a bar, like, hey, use this code and get $10 off or $20 off or something like that. And those add up over a long period of time. But I find it's better to have them hit you up on your Instagram, hit you up on your Twitter. If they need a ride later, they can hit you up on Twitter. And then they're not calling you, because you're using your phone to ride with. So if you have customers constantly calling and texting your phone, then, I mean, how are you going to get from A to B? How are you going to use your Uber app? It's just too much. And you're going to be answering the phone in the car. Just stay away from giving them your phone number. If you're going to do cards, keep it to your referral and your Instagram, stuff like that. So the question that was asked previously was on Tacoma. So yeah, or Userve. I forgot about that. If you want repeat business, use Userve. If they want to pay that $1.50, they can have you come pick you up through Userve. But I think Userve is done. It's going away because Uber and Lyft are changing the algorithm, so it's no longer the closest person gets the ride. So Userve is done because you're going to show up and they're going to have to keep continuing hit accept over and over again, because other riders are going to steal your airport run even though there's been a reservation through Userve. But that's another thing. Yeah, it's exactly right, Andrew. So anyway, I don't do Tacoma because Tacoma, all of Pierce County is $1 a mile. And so after Uber takes its cut, it's 75 cents a mile. And so that's like a 30% loss in revenue. So I'm not going to drive at 30% loss. I'll just skip Pierce. I'll do Olympia and Lacey, Yelm, that area, and Thurston, which is south of Tacoma. And then I'll do King County, which is north of there. And the rest of the state, it's at $1.30 or more. So I'm not going to take that cut to drive in Tacoma. So that's the answer to that question. And I know I had one more question here. Is it bad when you're in a line and you just skip the second packs? So that's a question about Lyft line and about Uber Pool. So first off, just don't take it. If you've watched my channel at all, you know I say Uber Pool and Lyft line is the devil. It is the devil, okay? And then you never let the devil in your car, and you certainly don't ask the devil to come pick you up. And third off is you just say, not today, Satan. Not today. Don't do it. So don't, but if you whatever, you're on a quest, or you have a certain threshold you need to make to get your power driver bonus. I know on Lyft, a lot of full-time drivers love power drive bonus. And the acceptance rate is the thing. So there's two things you can do. The first is you can just turn your phone off. Yeah, it sucks pretty bad. The first thing you have to do, the other thing, by the way, Rebecca, is that you have to get an individual license for Pierce County too, so it's just one extra license. Yeah, that's fine. Here's the thing, just remember, Andrew, Uber and Lyft don't want you to make reservations because they're afraid you're going to steal passengers from them. So just be careful. They could get pissy and try to disconnect you from you. So anyway, if you must pick up an Uber Pool ride to keep your acceptance rate high, what you should do is turn off your internet once you have the rider and you hit accept a ride. You can do this two ways. One, you can have a main phone that hotspots your other phones, and then disconnect the hotspot so that those phones no longer have an interconnection. Or you can put the phone into airplane mode. If you have Uber, you can just, under like the detail information of that rider, at the very bottom of the rider profile, you can actually hit do not request or take any more additional rides. Okay? And if all of that, and if you can't disconnect the internet, you can do what you suggested, which is just take your Lyft to its final destination. And then if someone else requests and it's pinged to your phone, just don't pick them up. They'll cancel. Remember, your cancellation rate on Lyft isn't affected if the customer cancels. So if I'm doing Lyft and I can't disconnect from the internet and I get another request that is forced upon me, because now in Seattle, both on Uber and Lyft, in the Seattle market, that second ride, the third ride, is forced on you. So if I'm going to take an Uber pool, yes, it does. Well, that's the thing. That's why drivers complain all the time, Rebecca. We get fucked by everybody. We get fucked by the customers and by the companies. That's why we get screwed over. Yeah, so auto accept sucks. So what you should do is minimize everything and manually put the directions into your phone, and then just drive on the GPS to that destination and drop them off, and then the rest will sort itself off. Now, say you have a Lyft line and the customer hasn't canceled yet, and they just won't cancel because they're being little bitches. Just ignore Lyft from there on and only take Uber until that person on the Lyft line cancels. Okay? That's another reason why I like Maestro. So if I take Lyft line and I get an auto sync up on the second request, I drop off the original passenger, I just go to Maestro and I say, turn off Lyft. Just done. I don't want any more requests from Lyft until all the passengers cancel, and then I'll ask for requests again. So you do lose a little bit of money on Lyft line and Uber pool because it costs less per minute per mile, but you don't. What do you think Uber will change on the next set of emails? Honestly, there's a lot of rumors that they're going to increase that pay by 20%. And I don't know. I just keep reading that on the forums. People keep emailing me stuff. Apparently some insider thinks Uber's going to raise rates 20% over the next couple months to try to make a profit. So I don't know if that's true. That's just, but behind the scenes, people are telling me that. And I haven't done a video or anything on it because I think it's bullshit pretty much. I don't believe Uber when they say that. Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's, Jose, is Lyft line and Uber pool's the devil. That guy got the devil in him. That's fine. Let him have don't mess with him. Why are you going to go pick up the devil? Let him be angry. That doesn't affect you, man. That's why you do Uber and Lyft. Just let him be angry on Lyft and then continue to do Uber and get on with your life. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is well, they did raise Dark Road Run. They gave themselves another raise. So Uber has given themselves 2 raises this year, by the way, and you got tipping, so that's fine. Yeah, so let him curse you out and shit, man. That's fine. Just that's his problem, man. That's his problem. Let him cancel. It's not going to affect your rating. He can't rate you. He can't give you 5 stars if you don't pick him up. So I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, if it's annoying to you and it's worth your mental health, pick them up. But realize that second ride is for free. You don't get any money on it. So if you pick up three people, you're only getting paid for that first ride. Those other ones are free. Think they'll ever take older drivers like me to 25% at 20 now? Yes. But they'll do it in a backdoor kind of way. So right now, if you change markets, say you move, right? I don't know what your situation is. I'm married. So if my wife gets a job like in Arizona, I have to change markets. So once I change markets, my rate will go back up to 25%. How can we make you Uber's next CEO? I don't know, but I guarantee you I will take that job. Lyft did announce that Lyft line is the same as regular Lyft. Oh, they did. Good. Well, here's the thing. Uber said that too about 6 or 7 months ago, but they haven't changed it. So maybe in some markets it's different, but in Seattle, the rates are still lower. Jacksonville has no base fare. See, y'all in the South, man, I don't know how the fuck you do it. Y'all in South Carolina, Florida, Mississippi that drive like 75 cents a mile with like no cancellation fee and shit like that. Fuck that. I would never do that. The booking fee is $2.90. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They gave themselves 2 raise. Oh, it's 81 cents? Oh, shit. You guys got a 6 cents raise, huh? Congratulations. I wish I got a raise. So think about that. So, yeah, Surge only. You have to in the South. I don't know why anyone turns their app on in the South unless they're Surge. It's just 80 cents is too little. Yeah, Orlando's 65 cents. I know. Florida's absurd. Because the economy in Florida is so shitty and there's so many people who are just struggling to get by that Uber can take advantage of you. Because even if you're only making $10 an hour, that's more than minimum wage in Florida, which is abysmal. But, I don't know. Here's the thing. In Seattle, it's $1.34. So I'm not kidding. If Florida drivers move to Seattle, it's like always driving on a 2.0 Surge. That's the difference. I know the cost of living in some places in Florida is less than Seattle, but in some places in Florida it's just as expensive. I mean, 65 cents is just, I don't even turn my car on. Hate to think what Uber Mexico rates are. You know, that's true, but you got to remember that the cost of living in Mexico is less. So, guys, remember, it's $1.34 in Seattle, but it's $3.50 a gallon or more in Seattle. And the average rent right now for a 2-bedroom apartment is $1,800, or for a 1-bedroom apartment is $1,800. For a 2-bedroom apartment is $2,500. So that means if you're an Uber driver, $2,500. If you got a family, man, and you have to have a 2-bedroom. $1.34 is not cutting it in Seattle. Now, I live in Lacey, so my cost of living is less. But, yeah. So, honestly, if I was driving in the South, you have to get Maestro. That's just it. I know that no one wants to pay for Maestro. I got it. Because it's money. No one likes to put money out of their pocket. But if you're driving at 80 cents, 90 cents a mile, you need to put the minimum ride at 1.3 Surge multiplier so that you only drive at $1.30. Is Seattle a good tip zone? You know, I like working in the suburbs more, Olympia, Lacey, because you get less rides. You only get like 2 rides an hour, so it's way more slow here. But almost everyone tips in the suburbs. Yeah, hey, Andrew, if you use my referral code, it's just like Uber. You get bonuses. So if you go to my YouTube video, at the bottom in the description will be my Maestro code. Yeah, that's good. SF market doesn't surge anymore, rarely. Yeah, well, the problem with that is there's too much competition in San Francisco. Everyone's... No, Maestro, bro. If you use my Maestro referral, when you sign up for Maestro, it used to get you 50% off. I don't know if that's still going on. Uberman released a video that said they don't do the 50% off anymore. So if it doesn't work, I'm sorry, but it used to get you 50% off on Maestro. Good, then yeah, use my referral code and then you should get 50% off. And I think I get a t-shirt. I think so like the first 10 people you sign up with a Maestro, I think you get a t-shirt. So I'll fucking wear the t-shirt. If y'all motherfuckers, 10 people sign up and I get the Maestro t-shirt, I'll fucking wear it every video. I don't give a shit. I have no pride. Shit. You guys got any more questions? The cool thing about Maestro isn't just what it does, it's the tricks you can do. So, what's the promotion code? Fuck, you're gonna make me work. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm looking at the code. Can you see that? No, you can't see that. It is 1A0503. I wonder if I can put comments. I can't write anything. There you go. You can see that now, right? Yeah, Maestro 1A0503. Yeah, no problem, man. So here's a couple of... Yours will have a yellow crown next to it. Yeah. So you will always have tips and tricks on Maestro that like no one will talk about. So here are a couple of mine is if you're going to eat or leave the car to smoke, okay, just leave Maestro on. And then when you come back, you'll have a ride. And the thing is, even if you don't really want to ride, just set the surge multiplier higher. So say you're going to go get something to eat, right? You're going to run into Jack in the Box and grab some food, or like go through the drive-thru or whatever, and you're going to park and eat food. Just put Uber on like 1.7 and then Lyft on like 200% prime time. And then go to the bathroom, go eat, go smoke, and then you probably won't get a ride. But if you come back and sometimes shit happens when you're gone. You don't know it, and the surge went up, and now you'll come back and you have a 1.7 surge on Maestro. You would have missed that if you logged out. But you won't get bothered with some stupid Lyft line or Uber pool while you're eating your food, you know? And the super shady thing you can do, and I'll just say this, I don't recommend this, but Uber is implementing a 2-minute $5 cancellation fee. So you could literally always be logged into Maestro 24 hours a day and never take a ride and make income. That's super shady because every 2 minutes, you're not picking them up. You're being dishonest. You're cheating the system. But after 2 minutes, a customer cancels. That's $5. You get $3.75 of it. So if you want to run some shady business operation shit, you could do that. Now, I'm sure you can get fired for that. I mean, they won't catch it first, right? But after a while, Uber will catch on to that shit. I mean, Lyft will catch on to that shit. And I mean, so here, I'm just telling you that's something you can do. But I'm pretty sure, like, if you're gonna quit, like, you got a job in corporate America, right? Like, you're like, congratulations, you're gonna be the president of marketing at this organization or blah blah blah, and so you're just gonna quit rideshare. I mean, you could do it from your corporate office, but they're gonna catch on eventually. You're gonna get in trouble. Just putting it out there. Another cool thing you can do with Maestro is during times like holidays where you have 2 bonuses. So Uber has a bonus and Lyft has a bonus. Does it stay logged off until... no, Andrew. So the way it works is it filters all requests for you simultaneously. So right now all they have is Uber Eats, Uber, and Lyft. They're going to onboard things like DoorDash and stuff later. And you tell the app when you want to drive. So in your market, it's 80 cents. So I wouldn't drive until at least $1.10 or $1.20. So I would say I'm not going to pick up an Uber driver until it's at 1.3 surge. And you put that in there. Now, it'll notify you every time you get a request. So you can override Maestro if you want to. It'll say like, hey, there's just a regular normal ride at 1.0. So there's no surge. Would you like to take it? And you have the option of taking it. But it'll filter that out. But if you're on Uber Eats, Lyft, and Uber, if one of those requests meets your standards for how far away the ride is, the customer's rating and that kind of stuff, it'll automatically pick that up and log you out of the other stuff. So that works pretty well. Now, well, the thing is that it's never going to be on iOS. It violates the iOS terms of service. So if you want to use Maestro, you're going to have to get Android. That's life, man. Get a Google phone, the version 5. I think they have an S8 out right now, but just get a Google 5. It's cheap. It's like $100, $120. And I still think the Google 5 is my favorite phone I've ever had. I still use it now. I just don't have I just have to hook it up to the internet. I love it. It's great. Anyway, so here, if it's like on holidays or something like that, when Lyft and Uber both have promotions going on at the same time. So say Uber has a $25 promotion and Lyft has a $25 promotion. This is when you can definitely use Maestro to your advantage, because your goal for that hour is to get 2 Uber rides in and 2 Lyft rides in. I mean, yeah, you could do that if you want to. But you're talking about just being logged, like don't log you in until the surge comes. No, you're still going to have to wait until the surge builds up and then hit on with the Maestro button. Because once you hit on with Maestro, it turns on all the apps. So just sit offline like you normally would, and once the surge gets high enough, then hit it. Let me finish this thought and I'll talk about that. So anyway, so say Uber's giving you 25 an hour and Lyft is giving you 25 an hour. You need 2 rides on each. So that's 4 rides in an hour. Now, experienced drivers, especially in small cities like San Francisco, I'm looking at you, Dark Road Run, you can do 4 rides in an hour even on a holiday if you hustle, right? You can do that. It's doable. But the secret is you can only take 2 Uber and 2 Lyft. So what you do with Maestro is you take whatever rides you can, right? So if Uber's the first to go, you grab that Uber. And then you get a second Uber, right? And then what you do is you uninstall Lyft from Maestro and only run Uber on Maestro to automatically catch every request to keep Uber's acceptance rate high, okay? And then you only work Lyft to get those other 2 rides. So in that hour, you can get $25 from Lyft and $25 from Uber. And you just use Maestro to accept all the rides on the other platform, but you don't pick them up. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So you only use Lyft and Maestro when you're driving for Uber, and then you only use Uber and Maestro when you are taking someone on a Lyft. So your acceptance rate is always higher than 95%. You get 2 rides in each platform, and you qualify for the bonus. So you can make $50 an hour because Maestro lets you auto-accept all the other rides during the promotion time. And you can double dip into both promotions. It's awesome. So yeah, but also you can't do that all the time because they'll notice that you're not accepting and they'll get pissed off at you. But anyway, yeah. Well, not only on Y2 Gaming, I'm live streaming right now through my cell phone. So yeah, if you have Android, you can live stream all the time. So that's good. So anyway, let's go back to talking about keeping your app off until it surges a certain height. So every market's different, okay? In Seattle, Uber always surges higher than Lyft. So if Uber's at like 3.0, 4.0, then prime times is at like 200%, okay? So when it's bar closing time, so the bars close here at 2. So at 1:50, you log out of everything. And then you change your preferences in the Maestro app from 1.0 to, if it's Uber, I'm going to put 3.0. If it's Lyft, I'm going to put 200%. So it's already set in there. Once the bar closes and you see that red flash on your map or the pink on your Lyft app, then you turn Maestro on. And if it's a big holiday like New Year's Eve, Halloween, something like that, I mean, you can set it to 9, whatever. You say, I'm going to do Lyft. But if Uber gets to 9, I'm going to take an Uber. And then, you can take a big gamble with Uber and then fall back on Lyft. Or vice versa, however you want to do it. That's what I did in New Year's this year anyway, but I didn't have Maestro because Maestro didn't exist on New Year's Eve. Or at least if it did, I wasn't aware of it. But I did Lyft rides, and then I just waited for the big one on Ibro. They did screw me. I was pissed about it. But whatever, it is what it is. They said if I beta tested for them, they'd give me a year free. And yeah, it's exactly what it is for Nintendo Nerd Reference. So they did fuck me. I was supposed to get a year free, and they didn't. So what they did was they only made me pay for 6 months since I was beta testing it for 6 months. So they said, we'll take 6 months off, which is like essentially half off, which is kind of what they're doing anyway. So Yeah, but whatever. They fucked me, but there's no alternative to Maestro. You can't go anywhere else. There's no alternate app to Maestro. There's Maestro and that's it. So, I mean, they can do whatever they want to. They have a monopoly on it right now. I mean, imagine in a year or two from now, you can be on DoorDash, okay? You can be on Amazon. You can be on Lyft, Uber Eats, and set your preferences in all 5 of those apps for only when it's surging, only when it's going to be, profitable to you. And it automates all that. No more flipping through your phones. It's crazy. Yeah. They've already added Uber Eats. So, yeah, so I think I always told people not to do Uber Eats because all it takes on Uber Eats is one restaurant to be too slow or one drop-off to not be there, and you're going to lose money. Because while you're standing in line at the restaurant, other people are taking rides left and right, and you're just standing in line because the restaurant's behind. So in high school, I used to deliver pizza. So that's what always happens. You'd stand there like, ooh. Yeah, but here's the thing. Get onboarded with Uber Eats, get Maestro, and then set Maestro to a 3.0 surge and only take Uber Eats when it's surging at 3. And so you never have to take it until it's so it was kind of weird. It was a Pizza Hut KFC combo. So we delivered chicken and pizza. So now I'm a million years old. So this was back in the 90s. I was making so minimum wage was $5.35, and I was making $12 an hour because I ran motherfucking KFC. Okay, I was a KFC motherfucking master. So yeah, I was one of the highest paid KFC employees in the state of Arizona because I was almost 3. But anyway, I digress. So I got paid $12 an hour, plus you got 25 cents a mile, plus you got tips. So it was pretty good, and it wasn't my car; it was my mom's car. So I didn't understand maintenance. like tires didn't bother me. My mom did all that stuff, and I just worked for it. But now, food delivery, I couldn't do food delivery now. It's too much wear and tear on me. So yeah, I got a bad leg injury. Maybe I'll do a video one day about the origin story of your personal driver, how I became an Uber driver. But I had a pretty bad leg injury, so like standing up and walking are painful. So that's why I drive. You sit down most times. So that's why I avoid Uber Eats. But if I got a 3.0 surge for Uber Eats, then I'll deliver some fucking McDonald's. Because Uber Eats is surging right now in Seattle. It's new. I don't know if it'll surge forever. But yeah, if you go to Seattle with Uber Eats, you can make some good money doing Uber Eats if you pick the right ones. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Okay, guys, well, yeah, exactly. Mickey Eats exactly. Here's your fucking cheeseburger. Somebody posted on the Seattle forum that somebody ordered one hot apple pie from McDonald's and paid almost $30 for it. Fucking crazy. You're welcome. So just make sure you guys like and subscribe. Share the video if you can. Tomorrow, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'll be in Seattle. I'll turn my live stream on at 10 p.m. And I'll stream until I get disconnected. Because I get disconnected a lot after about 3 or 4 hours. Just I think YT Gaming freaks out on me. Also come up with some questions, guys. It can be personal questions, professional questions. It could be like ask me what my favorite color is. I don't know. Leave those in the comments when this video posts to YouTube, and I'm going to do a Q&A period. So just make sure you lead with Q&A : and your question so I don't miss it, and then I'll do it then. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 p.m. Leave me some questions to answer. And thanks again, guys. 300 subs. I'm so fucking pumped. See ya. Deuces. Love your live trip. Should ask Pax questions. I'm really worried about asking Pax questions because Pax are stupid. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. See ya.